we're here. But before we really get there, no, after that state media, you also became a head of a comms group na isang executive agency. Can you tell us about that? Kasi nga, from that one, the state media, then the next thing about you is you became a comms head, which is behind the scenes, consistent with your narratives. What happened?
So after that, I actually resigned.
Oh.
Yes, I actually resigned.
So it didn't just the dream, hindi lang dream yung nag-stop, no? Pati yung mismo job mo doon sa state media na yun. No?
Yung mistake ko naman doon sa part po na yun, Miss Oms, is that masyado ko nagmamadali. Siguro kasi bilang isang panganay, I have the dreams eh. I have dreams, I have goals to provide for our family.
And it's something cultural also. Pa, diba, pag if you have Latin honors, people expect you to be dapat ganito kapag ka-graduate.
Dapat ganyan. And then, aaminin ko na pressure din akong makisabay dun sa mga kaibigan ko na may capability talaga to live a little more comfortable lifestyle. So yun, na-pressure din ako. And I was like, okay. So parang dumating sa point ko since in my mind and in my heart, in-scrap out ko na nga yung goal ko to become a broadcast journalist. So parang nagtiwala na lang ako sa sarili ko na, I can fit anywhere naman eh. I can do it naman eh.
Yeah.
I can do anything naman. So go na. So nag-jump ako to a corporate companies. Actually, 2 corporate companies po yun. Pagkasunod pa. So yeah, medyo nag-job hopping ako. Kasi ganun pala yun, kapag alam mo na kung anong gusto mong gawin, pero takot ka i-pursue yun, i-distract mo yung sarili mo sa iba't iba, basta kumikita ka ng okay naman.
Yes. Oh. So during those times, parang, I thought kasi nag-ano ka agad eh, lumipal ka dun sa isang executive agency. So parang nag-corporate ka pa pala. So parang, yun nga, I was asking you, no, were you happy at the time na you were doing job hopping while may hina-harbor kang bond, no?
Honestly, masasabi ko naman na masaya kasi maggala, sa totoo lang.
Because love mo din kasi mag-travel.
Yes, mag-explore din. And then, siguro nga kasi tumatak sa isip ko na, I can do anything naman eh. May mabilis naman ako matuto. Which is, I believe naman talagang opo. Totoo naman, kaya ko naman talagang pag-aralan ng isang bagay. Basta mag-invest lang ako ng time talaga, energy. Pero yun nga, kasi parang kapag binigay na sa iyo eh, parang pag alam mo na talaga kung anong gusto mong gawin sa buhay, and then ayaw mo lang siyang harapin because of a responsibility that you think that you can't fulfill, di-distract mo talaga yung sarili mo with other things.
So, I'm curious, ma'am, what stopped you from being distracted?
What stopped me from being distracted is, yun, nung nakapag-job hop na talaga ako, na ang dami ko na napuntahang places. And then na-realize ko na nakahanap ako ng isang katapat talaga na company. Nakahanap ako ng isang katapat na company, and then doon ko na-realize na bakit kasi hindi ka na lang maging honest sa gusto mong gawin.
Yeah.
You're a creative person, and then you're insisting or you're pushing yourself in a place that's very structured,
Yes.
that hurts your creative side just because it pays well.
Yeah.
I mean, for practicality reasons, of course, at bilang isang panganay, although hindi naman
sa
ako totally
kultura natin.
Yes, hindi naman ako totally nagpa-provide kasi katulong ko naman yung parents ko. Pero andun kasi talaga yung ego ba? I mean, my
I don't think
ego,
it's an
of
ego,
course,
but it's really parang magandang Filipino values din.
Yun
diba,
po,
ma'am?
yeah.
Na
Thank you for
parang
that po.
we want to, of course, number
provide.
1, biblical. We want to honor our parents. Yan na, we grew up, we're both Christians, diba? Parang,
Yes.
yun ang ano natin. And then, second, cultural. So, we want to, nakalakihan natin yung napakagandang, I don't think it's a toxic Filipino value that we can give back somehow tumulong
Yes, number 1.
magulang. So I think that's normal. I don't think it's an ego that we really wanted. And ako, I'm a witness of her journey. She's